Hello everyone, Macsen here. Welcome to the 40th video of my Civilization 5 Brave New World Let's Play, playing as the Netherlands civilization. So I believe this is going to be the last video for this Let's Play series. In between videos, I've done a few sums. Basically, I believe I have enough strength with my 3 musicians to be able to achieve a tourism victory. So all I basically have to do is bring this musician into India's territory and create a concert tour, and likewise with the two musicians I have over in Seville as well. Their combined strength is about 3,400-ish, and you can see here that's 15.4, that's 11.7. That would be just a tiny bit short, but after 3 turns of getting 300 odd tourism added onto that, that's about 4,300-ish. So is that right? I've got enough? Pretty much. I think that's 16,000 that would be. So unless that goes up by more than 600 odd, I should be able to achieve victory in about 3 turns, I believe. There's a small chance that England might bring their fleet over to India and basically take that city. That might delay it a few turns or so. So first things first, I'm going to ask India for open borders, so I won't have to declare war on them to bring my musicians into their territory. I was going to wait until next turn, but I was thinking of doing that in the last video, but why wait, I think. I'm basically prepared to give him whatever he wants, I think. At this stage it doesn't really matter. I think I'll have enough happiness even after I've given all of those to him. So let's accept that.
Oh, but
okay, so we're down to 26 happiness, still got tons. Now maybe I should get England to make peace with
you. You were saying
India then. They have no desire to go to peace. Okay, so let's check if Gandhi will make peace with her. She probably won't allow peace, I'm guessing, but I might as well check. Let's make peace. Yeah, that's blacked out as well, or faded out. Right, so I can't do that. So there's a couple of other things I need to do before I end the turn. So first of all, I'm going to annex Almaty. I only currently have 1 slot open for artifacts. So if I annex them, let's stick this in a build list as well, which courthouse, which probably doesn't matter all that much. I think I can buy a cathedral here. I'm hoping I can. Ah, there we go. And cathedrals have artifact slots, of course. So we now have 2 spare. I've got 4 archaeologists on the go, so I'm not going to be able to use all of those to get great works, probably. I've got a museum building in Nijmegen. I think I'll cancel this one and just move over there to build a landmark instead. Okay. And also, if for some reason I need another musician, then I'm going to bring that to that tile, I think, and make a road there to get the musician out of that city a bit quicker. In between videos, I finished up some movement as well. I just brought my ships more down here to protect that musician, basically. Right, next turn. I still have to wipe out Siam as well. I'm probably going to do that on the last turn though, because currently we're still getting the common foe bonus with India. Right, wow. English have got a lot of gold. So let's check this out. That actually went up because we have open borders with them. So it's 5, 5, 9. I can actually do my musicians now here, can I? Because we have open borders, and maybe I should as well. I'm not sure if it will... Might start to worry India a bit if I do this. But yeah, I'll do it. So bring that to there. So let's do this concert tour. Okay, so that's 890. And I've got another one up here, so I'll bring that over here as well. And do another concert tour. Okay, 1160. So how far off are we now? We're 1400-ish off, 1500-ish, and the strength of my last musician is 1400. So it's just a case of getting him there now. So how long are we away? You can, I believe you can do it when you're at sea as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I'll bring him onto land, though arguably I should. Put him to there. Doesn't look as if the English are going for that city, which is important. Let's bring that to there. Bring my battleship to there. I think I'll put another ring around there. I could actually declare war on England just to make this a bit safer, but it's pretty safe already. Probably worrying for no reason. Bring that general to there. Caravel there. That's to there. That's there. That's there. Can go into the borders now, can't we? I think I'll put that ironclad there. Okay, so we lost that Gatling gun over there, but it's not that I really care about losing that. I don't want a scientist. So there's a rifleman there which I can shoot with my frigate. I have to make sure one of my land ships stays alive to take the city in a minute. Right, start by attacking here. Should I bring that artillery piece to there? I think I might. Let's use the bomber first of all to attack the city. Yeah, okay, I will bring that there. So it's basically losing a shot this turn, but probably be worthwhile. Set them both up and attack next turn. And I've also got these two Great Wall bombers coming in there. Okay. And archaeologists can go to there. And I think... should I move on here to attack that? Yeah. Can these move after attacking? I can't remember. Yeah, they can, okay. So I can pillage here if I wish to. Pillage. How much movement have I got? Only one actually. Move to there, should be okay still. This worker can go to sea. That can pillage. And probably should bring it away from the city, next to the city tile, because there's a Gatling gun in there. So I put it to there. Okay. I think all of the rest of the movement is pretty inconsequential now actually. So I'll probably just cut this bit out of the video. Okay, so I've done most of the remaining movement for this turn. There's actually some barbarians down there. I was moving this worker over to that antiquity site to chop down the forest. I've got my profit to move still, so I'll bring it over to Mumbai. There's that, so I'll probably keep on shooting there. That's been wiped out. Good. What's that left? Oh, there's a destroyer, admiral. Just keep. Well, actually, I'll bring that destroyer down there. Admiral can go there. Okay, I think that's it for the turn. I think I might have forgotten to put one of those into Almaty as well. They're not getting tourism yet, are they? So where is Almaty to? There. Okay. So that gives me a tiny bit extra. Not that I really need it. Okay, so next turn. Okay, I've actually got an archaeological dig underway. That one can create Zanzibar artifact. I've got Space for one more. How many digs have I got left? 1, 2. Not gonna have room for one of those in a couple of turns. Alright, next turn. Okay, should probably move over here. Friendly trade route plundered. No idea what. Must be past barbarians or something. Okay, I lost that work there. Elections around Hanoi. I haven't changed my spies around for ages. There's not much point, to be honest, now. Elizabeth. Oh, right. So it's a trade route between. It's Gandhi's trade route, that was. Okay. Right, let's get moving my musician. So move it to there, is it? Let's load this area up with ships so nothing can get near it. And go there. Gandhi might declare war because I've got so many ships around here, but it shouldn't matter actually. I think. Might be a reason not to do this though. Okay, that's all of that done. So let's go back over to Siam. Let's attack that unit. Now I can pillage a couple of places over here, so I probably should. Still gonna wait though till next turn before I take the city. Okay, so attack that there. Attack that there. Attack that there. So that's all the city down. I've got 3 bombers left though, so that one's a bit damaged. Attack there. What units do they have? They have a general there. Let's go and attack that and wipe out the settler. Okay, I'll move that one to there. Pillage. I'll move back to there. Okay, production. That was making an archaeologist. Let's make one there. I think all of the rest of the movement is inconsequential, so I'll just do that and then come back at the end of the turn. Okay, there's a couple more units to move, and then I'll end the turn, and the next turn should be the last. So this prophet can go to Mumbai, and that can shoot the archer there. Okay, right, so let's end the turn. Keep an eye on the musician. Unit needs orders. Oh, that can make rope. Okay. An enemy is near. Who's that?
There's a basic principle about consumer electronics. It gets more powerful all the time, and it gets cheaper all the time.
Okay, so we've got electronics. What's going on here? Okay, that musician is broken all my trade routes over to this continent, basically. Because that's my only harbour over here. Okay, right, so let's attack that. Right. We stole the last tech that the English had that we didn't. That's grown. Well, at least it said it did, and it hasn't. Oh no, it has now. That's odd. Okay. Right, let's check this now. Right, I have 40. My last musician has a strength of 1400, so that's 15,960. And that would take me to 16,2 odds. That would go over it, if my maths are correct. I believe I can do a concert tour in a C tile. Yes, I can. Right, so I'm going to take out Siam before I do that. So what shall I attack with first? Artillery. So one hit, I think that's all I needed to do actually. Okay, so just a case of moving in my land ship to take the city.
ถึงแม้เราจะแพ้แต่เกียรติของเราจะดำรงอยู่ตลอดไปเราไม่มีทางเลือกใดอีกขอให้ท่านโชคดี
Okay, so it took me quite a while to defeat Siam after our first war, but he's finally been completely and utterly annihilated. Okay, so this wasn't actually a capital. It has 4 great works within the city. Doesn't really matter what I do with this, I'll just puppet it rather than raise it. If the game would last a bit longer, then I'd probably raise it though. Okay, so just India now to get influential with. Considering this isn't a conquest victory, I've done a pretty good job of conquest, I think. There's only 3 of us left. 5 civilizations have been killed. Right, so let's do this. So Concerto. We are influential. Okay, so it looks as if I have to end the turn now, so I've got to press pause a heck of a lot. I have so many units, it's crazy. Right, that was a bit quicker than normal, so next turn. Particularly sites. Yeah, why not? Another one, I don't think I have room for that. Next turn. Should be the winning turn.
Would you be interested if...
Okay, is that it?
You have achieved victory through the awesome power of your culture. Your civilization's greatness, the magnificence of its monuments, and the power of its artists has astounded the world. Poets will honor you for as long as beauty brings gladness to a weary heart.
Okay, so we finally achieved a culture/tourism victory. I must admit it seems much more of a conquest victory than a culture win, but I'll take it. So I think that's a very good example though of how you can win the game via culture in a non-peaceful way. You're not going to see many more conquest style culture tourism wins than that, I think. Things became a bit of a slog towards the end because I had so many units to move all the time, but yeah, that's a really good victory. Turn 303. I would have liked to have gotten under 300, but yeah, that's not too bad for a standard map. So let's have a look at the demographics and rankings before I call this an end of the video. So demographics, we were pretty much top in everything. We still weren't top in military though, surprisingly. And my approval has actually gone down a heck of a lot all of a sudden. It was really high not that long ago. Ranking, top score, and replay. Okay, so let's take a look at the map, I think, first of all. So press play. Okay, so it took me quite a while actually to take a city. I think, I'm not sure exactly what turn I took a city. The first city I take is Siam's capital. I was actually at war for quite a while with them though, because they were trying to get a settler out here, and eventually they went out into a water tile, and I had no choice but to declare war on them if I was going to prevent them from settling elsewhere. Meanwhile, the Ottomans colonized quite a few cities over here. They actually had a pretty bad start with Istanbul. It's right next to Madrid's capital. And there were a heck of a lot of wars in this game, but probably most of them were caused by me bribing the other civilizations to declare war on each other. Although I do think there were some wars going on over here before that. Portugal took Ottoman cities. I think Spain actually took one of India's cities as well, which I had no involvement in. So it's actually a great situation for me to keep all the other civs busy. England was definitely the biggest military threat, but I just about managed to keep them busy all throughout the game. It's a bit of a shame that I couldn't declare war on England, or a right opportunity didn't come around, because any chance to give the English a good beating in Civ is something I enjoy doing, being Welsh and all. So at this stage I settled Breda. Breda never actually turned into all that good of a city, but it stopped Siam from becoming stronger by settling that there. And what turn are we on? I think we're about to take Siamese capital around this stage. Anytime now. There we go. At this stage, I took the Siamese capital with Sea Beggars. Sea Beggars are absolutely amazing. My opinion of them has gone skyrocketing through the roof in this Let's Play series. I didn't think they were much better than Sea Beggars at the start of it, but their ability to get logistics so quickly and supply on top of that, they're an absolutely amazing unit. I think at this time as well, I had bribed the English to declare war on Spain, so they'd actually wiped out Barcelona, which is quite a large city. India actually colonizes up here. India looks extremely weak at this stage, but they ended up becoming, well, I wouldn't say extremely strong by the end of the game, but there were only 2 civs left by the end of the game, so they weren't doing that bad, I guess. So after I'd captured the Siamese capital with my sea beggar fleet, I sent them over to the eastern side of this continent. I'd actually settled Nijmegen as well, over here on this island. The reason I'd done that was mainly for conquest purposes, because Delhi didn't, there was no sea access to Delhi. I was planning on making military units in the city to send over there. That never really happened. It became more apparent later that a tourism victory was probably the quickest path to well, victory, and I tend to always take the quickest path in my games. At this stage, well, Spain had taken Istanbul initially, but I took it straight off them. I actually lost it a couple of times, which caused me quite a bit of war weariness. I'd been trying to prevent that as much as possible throughout most of the game. There comes a point though where you just forget war weariness entirely. I think at the end of the game I had the maximum war weariness with pretty much everyone. At this stage, I believe the denouncement cascade is about to happen. I did liberate this city just afterwards though, Edurne. That city changed hands quite a lot of times in this game as well, so that repaired my relations for a while. I was able to keep England on side for a while. I think India actually started the denouncement cascade because I was friends with India and England, and basically India made me choose and I chose England instead. So at this stage, Portugal is at war with England. I probably bribed them to start that war as well. So Portugal is about to get pretty much wiped out, and then actually wiped out. I think, yeah, I've liberated Edurne at this stage. I believe I move on to Madrid. And I actually get quite lucky here coming up. I took Spain's last city, wiping them out Seville, but English and India actually did most of the work in taking that city's defences down. I just snuck in to take it. So I've also taken Almaty. I'm at war with Venice now. And this is pretty much the end of my conquest spree for a while. Basically, I didn't take many more cities than this because I was getting a lot of common foe bonuses, which was giving me quite a bit of extra tourism. So I do go up to Wellington, and yeah, things slowed down a bit then. So eventually took Wellington. I decided to raise that. It was kind of a 50-50 decision. At the end of the game, I actually needed some more artifact slots, so maybe I should have kept it, I'm not sure. But I don't think by raising it, it made me win any later than I would have done. So after Wellington, all my ships went back over to Venice, and I actually upgraded them to destroyers. Before, I couldn't actually take down Venice because city strength had been so high. And after we've taken Venice, a few turns after that, it's pretty much victory. Okay, so I think I'm going to call that an end of the video and an end of this Let's Play series. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'd just like to thank those of you who've not only watched these videos but given the odd like to my videos and left the odd comment or two along the way. I'm not sure exactly when the next Civilization 5 Brave New World Let's Play will be, but in October, Civilization Beyond Earth is coming out. So I'm bound to do a huge amount of Let's Plays for that, I think, especially if the game is nearly as good as Civilization 5 Brave New World is. Apart from that, if you want to check out any of my other videos on the channel, then please do. There are other Civilization Let's Play series. I think there's another 4, in fact, with Arabia, Japan, Sweden, and the Inca. And there are other games as well, like Europa Universalis 4 and Inner Space, for example. And apart from that, I'd just like to thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.